Hello, and welcome back to Random Madness 856's Vindictus video game review. I'm zombifiedhippie, and I'll be your tour guide. And that's a random person. Why did he block my shot? Go away! That's it! Go away! Ah! Ah! Okay. Anyway, we are in Rochester now, which is the second town. The first town was called Colton or something like that. I can't pronounce half the names in this game because they're Gaelic. I don't know why. I'm guessing if I played Mabinogi, I would understand, but since this is actually the prequel, whatever. Anyway, that's how it's spelled up there. You can see it for yourself. And this is what gold spammers look like. Yeah. You see all that? It's crazy. Okay. Anyway, back to the review. This is Rochester, my favorite town out of the two. Look at all this. This is beautiful. I mean, wow. Anyway, in battle, when you're actually in battle, I'm going to describe a bit of the gameplay. Though I won't show you any until the next few videos. The gameplay is of a real-time hack and slash variety, causing this game to feel more like an action game than an MMO. And in a dungeon, as they call them, almost everything is breakable, meaning you can pick up things and smack your enemies up against the head with them. Which is really, really fun, actually. Gameplay is challenging and requires good teamwork at high levels, which is a major plus. Have you ever been on one of those games where you just kind of sit there and sit there and sit there? Yeah, not Vindictus. Now, in battle, there is a voice chat that is built into the game. It's rather difficult to use since you have to hold down the control key, unless you set voice chat always on, which is basically exactly the same as it is in any Valve game that you might have played, such as Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2 or Team Fortress 2. Now, in battle, there are also some bad points. You have the occasional lag, not occasional. If you get a bad, let me rephrase that. If you get a bad party leader, it's not occasional, it's constant. And that lag can cause glitches, and it'll interrupt your combos and just make gameplay a chore. But with a good host, you don't get that. Now, occasional glitches such as strange object behavior and invisible characters, although funny, add to the difficulty of battles. Now, Nexon, of course, is always working to correct these. However, sometimes, especially after large patches, they have glitches. Which is to be expected from a game that's being restructured from its original Korean counterpart called Mabinogi Heroes. Now, the interesting thing is that there's no blacklist for AFKers and leeches. Leeches are people who sit there and let you do all the work while they get all the benefits. It is a royal pain. Makes battles so much harder when you're running a man short, even though he's actually there. You hear that, leeches? I don't like you. Anyway. Now, I forgot to mention the PvP system. The dueling system in this game is fun. And I mean fun. Some people may not like it. That's a matter of opinion, but I think it's great. Only problem is you have to be in a battle in order to send someone a duel request, which is basically a challenge. That can be a bit interesting, but if you ever have the chance to try it, I suggest you do it. Now for miscellaneous stuff that nobody really cares about, and I am on a table and my feet are partially through it. I am error. Anyway. Some of the good points about this game, most of the players are very respectful. You can have interesting conversations in the chat without any trolls usually. And whenever it glitches, it can be hilariously funny. You also get little things like this. This is a Pied Piper. This is cool. You can request a song. 100 gold. Let's have him play the blacksmith song. Hopefully you can hear this. And there's this cool little water feature. I love this. Fergus is, of course, the blacksmith in the other town we were in. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Now, some of the bad points. Occasional typos and random Korean text, while, like I said, they are funny, can lead to confusion. Not to mention a lack of closure between at the end of stories. Sorry. Mind blank. Dead blah break. Now, this is kind of cool. Get random people walking around. Another bad point is that, if you want to call this a bad point, I do. The armor on the female characters is quite skimpy in some instances, and I believe it detracts from the story because you're trying to play through, and you're a warrior, well, a mercenary, and you should be wearing armor like this that looks like it could actually be protective in the event of an attack. And I can't find any female characters on here, but I'd show you if I could. Apparently there was an explosion here. Magician's Guild failed. So, I'm going to show you a bit of the story gameplay here. Just let you see how stories are completed. I've never done this before, so here we go. Dragons? Apparently, we're eavesdropping about dragons' droppings. Ew. He looks creepy. Hmm. Wonder who we talk to next. Let's go around the long way. Trees. Wow. Ooh. Oh, the bar. Interesting. These little indicators here tell you where the story has gone to, basically. Hi. Nice to see you again. This is a different quest. Ooh, the pesky dragon. Just look at these bags under my eyes. Hey, that's nothing. At dinner last night, that monster squawked made my daughter choke on her food.
You should report that to the Royal Army. I mean, they don't let dogs crap on the streets, do they?
What? No, look, it's Crunk. Crunk is always drunk. He has a beer. Yeah, it does now. Anyway, that's about what happens. You just go through, follow the arrows and such. And I should go the other way. Anyway, in conclusion, despite the occasional glitch and frequent server maintenance, I highly recommend this game to anyone who wants to start playing or currently plays MMOs. This is the first and only MMO I have ever played, and I have to admit that I am addicted. See, level 57. Yeah. It's nothing compared to some people, though. So, anyway, it's free. I mean, what do you have to lose? The answer? Nothing. Oh, and by the way, the next few videos will be gameplay videos of each class of character. Hey, you, pick up that can. Pick it up. Civil protection!